Okay, good day, guys. You're welcome to this channel. This is Adobe Fikemba. In this channel, I teach you physics, chemistry, and biology. In the previous topic, we looked at separation technique, okay, and we highlighted all the separation techniques that we have. And in that previous video, I think I omitted one of the separation technique, and that one, I'm still waiting for you to tell me which was omitted. One separation technique that was omitted. I'd like you to put the answer in the comment section. Today we are going to be looking at explaining what those separation technique is all about. Very simple. So we're going to start with number one, sieving. Sieving. I'll make this video very simple, very short for you to understand. Simple, straight to the point. Just pay attention. What is sieving? Now, I want you to know sieving is a kind of separation technique that deals with the what? The separation of solid particles with different sizes. So when you are separating solid particles with different sizes, you're going to be carrying out sieving. So what are the things, in WAEC, when you're writing these theoretical based exams, there are terms, the right terms that is needed you to write down, because when you put those terms, they make parts, or they give that's the main point of that question you are answering. So sieving has to do with the separation of, first of all, solid particles with what? Different. Underline the word different. Okay, different what? Then underline the word sizes. You see these two, these solid particles, different sizes. This is the main thing that has to do when it comes to sieving. So you separate solid particles with what? Different sizes. So now, when you do that, how do you do it in this case? Separation of solid particles with different sizes. The method widely employed there is using a mesh. A mesh is like a square structure with what? With holes with the same area. Okay, tiny holes with the same area. The essence of those tiny holes with the same area is so as to separate these solid particles with different sizes. So in this case now, when you put those solid particles on top of this what? Mesh. Okay, on top of this mesh. Now let's say this is the collecting container now. Okay, this is the collecting container. This is the mesh. This is a mesh, and this is the collecting container. So in this case, you will see that this particular particle with different sizes, the one whose size, all this tiny structure here, this space here, is called pores. Okay, it's called pores. You will notice that all these pores, okay, tiny pores, the particles of that solid particles with a size smaller than these pores will pass through it. And once they pass through it, they come to the collecting container. Okay, they pass through it, leaving behind the bigger sizes. Are you seeing it now? Leaving behind the bigger sizes on the mesh that cannot go through these tiny pores. So that's what sieving is all about. So sieving has to do with is a separation technique that deals with the what? Separation of solid particles